It actually started what I thought was a common cold. It quickly developed into some kind of flu symptoms. And I remember being the 24th of March when I was working from home, that I got the cold flu-like symptoms. Carried on for a couple of days and then started to ease off. And then the next day I was isolated from my family into one of the rooms we've got at home. And then the last thing I remember before going to hospital was going to the toilet, coming back and almost passing out onto the bookshelf we got upstairs. This then alerted the wife. She ran up the stairs and saw that I was sitting on the end of the bed and I was completely out of breath, couldn't catch my breath, shaking, hot, and then she called an ambulance. It only seemed a few minutes till the ambulance turned up, and she said at that time that I was probably the most contagious, and she was 99% sure that I got Covid-19. Again, trying to remember everything. It was the 31st of March, and I was took by ambulance as an emergency to Russell Hospital. Rushed in on oxygen. I was on the ventilator, and I was all sorts that I can remember. And it was. I remember getting to the A&E, remembering it as vague as I can. It was something that you see on the news where, you know, something really bad's happened and there's people everywhere. Stuck into a side room and having, again, oxygen, x-rays, and just seeing people exactly the same with masks on, you know, taking oxygen as if their life depended on it, and in the end we all depended on that oxygen to keep us alive. Unfortunately, seeing people going out with blankets over their heads and in bags and stuff was quite upsetting. Thinking, you know, being sceptical myself, thinking, is COVID-19 real? At that point, I believed it was. 20 minutes after the first X-ray I received in the A&E, it was confirmed that I actually got COVID-19. But it starts a chain reaction of pneumonia as well, that could potentially turn to sepsis, which later, within the time I spent in hospital, it did. And then 2 days after my birthday, it was decided then that they was going to put me onto a ventilator, which I spent a total of 5 weeks on the ventilator, on my front and my back, and I would have lasting damage on my lungs and my shoulders. One quote that my father has shared, a memory that he had, was he phoned me one night to ask for an update on how I was on the ventilator, for the doctor to say, well, he's trying to recover, but we're going to move hospitals. And my father asked the reason why you're going to move hospitals. He says, because it's like God's waiting room. Well, my mindset and mental health has completely changed, because I feel I'm one of the lucky ones that has managed to survive this terrible virus. Unfortunately, a lot of people haven't, and my thoughts go out to all of those as well. I've had to learn to walk, talk, learn to eat again, learn how to be a brother, a son, a husband and a father again, which is a big battle when you've got to do this all by yourself. I've still got no feeling in both my thighs, my right foot, still get shortness of breath. This is known as lung COVID, and I might have to live with this for the rest of my life. My advice to anybody is listen and act upon the advice that you're given. You've got to take care of your family, colleagues, and most importantly yourself. All of you, please take care.